Guess what we're doing today? Okay, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and meowdy, by the way. I almost forgot. The horrors persist, but so do we. Today we're gonna go, not really a deep dive, but we're gonna do first impressions on the SC8. This video is sponsored by the lovely folks at FiFine. Always hooking me up with some of the most awesome gear, for sure. So if you want to see an unboxing of this, I will do this separately on socials. So I'll put the link in the description, but you know, needless to say, comes with the kit. Comes with the kit. When I say it comes with the device, USB, and then an audio cable. No XLR. So if you're using an XLR mic for this, you're gonna have to get one. Luckily, I already have one. I don't know a few, but we're good. Anyway, so if you want to see the unboxing, I'll put the link in the description. Go check it out there. So here's what we're gonna do real quick. I'm going to get this set up and no, I'm tricking you right now because this is already set up. You're hearing the audio come straight out of the device. You're hearing the thing. It's pretty fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put on my headphones so I can hear what's going on, and then we'll go into some of the specs and stuff and such for this little device. We're just gonna cut to the end real quick, and I'm gonna give you it's a wonderful audio mixer. Just saying, but let's go over some details. So the mixer itself is pretty lightweight. It kind of moves around pretty good. There's some nice rubber feet on the bottom of it, so it's not going to go anywhere if you nudge it or anything like that, but it is fairly lightweight, so that does kind of help if you're going to be moving things around over and over and over again, kind of like I do. But let's go over some of the features real quick. So we do have a light switch on the back, and that's going to control your various light programs and all the fun RGB stuffs. We have a switch for the PS4 and the PC. I don't have a PS4 that I connect to, so I honestly can't tell you how that works, but mine is currently switched to PC because we are on PC. It also has your OTG/PC connection. It's basically going to power your device, so you plug that in right to your computer. Optical in for your PS4 if you have that. I do not. Or I suppose, honestly, you can probably just run optical in to your PC if you have optical in on your PC. Headphone, aux in, and then we have the dedicated mic part, which is the headset for monitoring, which is kind of what I'm using right now, but also your switch for your dynamic and your condenser mic, depending on what you have. The best thing about this, hardware-wise, is probably the multifunction jack. So you have XLR input, but you can also put I believe it's a 1/4 inch input. So like if you're putting let's just say a guitar cable, you can do that as well. As for audio specs, I will put a few audio specs here, but I kind of overanalyze things quite a bit. You're hearing it right now. I'm hearing it right now. I think it sounds great. I think it's perfectly fine. Actually, it's kind of wonderful, to be honest with you. But the sampling rate of this thing is pretty top notch. Not complaining at all. It's going to be great for things like podcast work, voiceover work, and of course, for streaming. Now, on to the important things. Like some of their other equipment, like their mics and their headphones, this has variable EQ on a button. So if you want to change kind of the dynamics of what you're listening to, you can push a button and it'll change, something specific for your game, something specific for your music, and for movies if you're just going to sit here and watch. By the way, I know I've said this before, but I am running my headphones straight through the mixer itself, so I can monitor myself and I can monitor some of the other fun stuff that we're going to talk about in just a sec. But you also have options for 7.1 surround, so if you're playing something with a lot of footsteps, a lot of things that you need to hear behind you, that's going to be awesome for that. You have a 48-volt boost just in case you need a little bit of a boost for your microphone if that's required, and you also have the mic monitor button just in case you need to just turn off the mic. You can still have, obviously you'll still have audio coming through from your mic, but you won't hear it coming through. We have 4 custom buttons. I don't know what they do yet. I haven't set up the software because I typically don't use those because I have a Steam Deck that I use for stuff like that. But I will be installing the software at some point in the near future. That way I can take advantage of those custom buttons. Anyway, we have to talk about this one. And I don't know, okay, before you say anything, I'm a little biased because I don't normally run stuff like this. on said device. I would normally do stuff like this in post, and it's just not as fun. I kind of like it. It's fun. I think this is fun. The voice changing option that's in the mixer itself, I think, is just like the best heckin' thing. It is
so fun. I mean, like, what more do you want? I think so. This is the Elder one. I have it set to Elder, and it just, oh my god, I can hear it in my. I can hear. Well, obviously you can hear, but I can hear my ears.
This monster. I know. I know we're supposed to be able to watch this. This is serious presentation, but this is so heckin' funny for me. Let's go right on.
Could you even understand that? Oh, I love the megaphone one. The megaphone one's so fun. It sounds like an old-timey radio. It's great. It's great. It's great. Okay.
No. That was a baby one. Nah, not for me. Okay.
We're skipping those two. I like this one's funny. This one's male or whatever. It just reminds me of Jenna Marbles. Ooh, body massage. Ooh, who you fighting? Yeah, see, it's wonderful.
And then we have an auto tune. I can't tell what it does. Oh, I hear it. It's kind of fluttering like that T-Pain style effect. That's fun. Okay, we're going to turn this off real quick. Okay, let's do a quick kind of recap of everything. All right, I think we're back on normal. I'm hoping we're back on normal voice. I should look. Okay, we're good. Okay, thoughts? This is great. I love this thing. I know it's a little simple thing. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's great. I like the voice changer. I'm a big fan of the onboard voice changer. It's coming from someone who's very stripped down, kind of bare bones audio interfaces where I don't have any of that fun stuff on there. It's just like plug in your mic and adjust your levels, and we have some compressors and stuff. Having some fun things, especially right now. So I highly recommend this one. This one's great. This is such a fun, nice little USB audio interface. Here's what I'm going to use it for. I'm not going to keep it permanently mounted to this kit here. This right here, along with the white mic setup. So the white kit, if you will. If you can tell, I switched out my microphones and all that stuff because I wanted to match this. Anyway, sorry. This is going to. So you're going to want to. Hold on. You're going to want to kind of stay tuned because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up from a dual PC streaming setup. It's going to take me a minute, but we have everything we need. We're going to get that going. That's what I'm going to use this for. This one's going to be permanently housed on my desk, but for the dual PC streaming setup. That way I can have my bigger mixer and then I can have my fun mixer and still use them both. And that's not to say I'm not going to switch over and use this for every once in a while, and I'm also wouldn't be opposed to taking this with me because it's lightweight. It fits in just about most of my kit bags. So honestly, this might be a nice little setup to bring with me. So keep that in mind. Stay tuned for sure. Especially stay tuned if you want to see the dual PC setup because that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to set up, but it'll be fun. Anyway, I want to know your thoughts on how everything sounds. This is the first time I've actually used the mic the whole way through, so I'm pretty excited about that. Ask any questions you might have. I will do my best to answer. Keep in mind, as of right now, as of the posting of this video, I don't have the software installed, so I can't answer any of those questions just yet. But give me about a week or so. I'm going to install everything, get everything going, maybe even do a separate video of how all that stuff works. But for right now, I heckin' love this thing. It's going to sit up here for the next few weeks while I get everything else set up so I can use this in tandem with all my other stuff. All right, back to it. Like, share, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I don't care. You do you. Links in the description for this. It's probably on sale right now, so I'd recommend you go pick it up. All right, I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I don't care. You do you. I gotta go. Okay, bye.